This video is a follow-up from where we fixed the dam in my pond back in August 2024. There is a link to this video in the description. Since that video, I have discovered the pond loses water faster than I expected. In this video, I will be locating the leak, cutting out the bad section, and replacing with better clay and packing it in. It will also show the results of a 3-inch ring we had shortly afterward. Obviously, the first place to look would be the foot of the cut out area that I fixed back in August. Found my leak, now just need to figure out a way to fix it. This video is from my iPhone. From within the editing software, it does not look very clear, so we'll see how it ends up. Three hours later, you can see how much water is filled in the hole. This is where I saw it leaking, so I'm trying to dig down below the water level to get this dried out so I can put some new clay in and pack it down good. Probably gonna have to check on the inside too, but I'm not quite sure I see anything there that would contribute to the leaking. This is 2 weeks later. We've got some rain coming the next couple of days, so I want to try to clear out my expected leak area of the pond and monitor that during the rain to see if I'm still having a leak. I wanted to blow some of the pine straw out of the way so when I put the dirt up there I don't have it mixed in with pine straw, but this blower is too weak, so I'm going to go get the bigger one. I'm seeing a lot less water at this point, so I think I'm going to try to find some good dirt, put it in there and plug that up. Looks like the water is coming from the ground up, not from the pond side. So I'm hoping that's the water table. Get some good dirt here, stage it on that pile, and then put it into the hole. This looks like it's 2 feet below ground level and 4 feet below the top of the dam here. See if I can get some good dirt here. This is where I'm getting my, hopefully, better clay from. The purpose of the plastic is to keep the raindrops from wearing away at the dirt on the surface. So any water that hits the plastic will run down into the ditch and back into the woods. Here it looks like the rain is washing some of the sandy clay off the top of the dam, but it doesn't look like it's touched the new clay I packed in down at the bottom. Well, it looks like this nice clay that I thought I had is mixed too much with sand and therefore does not pack. So you can see how it caved in, and I still have some leaks there at the bottom of the dam and all the way up top. So don't know what the next steps are, but we'll take it one day at a time. Meanwhile, I got to take out a dirt clod that looks like fell into my ditch. So now this ditch is not draining properly. Not looking good. Looks like I'm going to need to take all this clay sand mixture out, put something else in. Probably not going to worry about that for some time though. This is kind of disappointing. This is a month later and we're expecting a lot of rain, so I'm going to try to patch it up the best I can. It's 12 o'clock noon now, and it's starting to rain. So I'm going to have to close this up. The plastic is primarily to keep the raindrops from washing the sandy clay away. This is around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've already had about an inch of rain. This is about 4 hours later, which is that evening. At this point, we probably had maybe a couple inches of rain, and everything seemed to be okay with the pond before I went to bed. This was captured on my video doorbell after I went to bed that night about 11 o'clock. You can see the water has already begun ponding on the lawn. This is the pipe from my garage downspout that's floating on the pond. The red arrow shows where the rain blew a hole in the dam. This is from 8 o'clock the next morning. I am finding out that one of my problems when I rebuilt the dam in January 2024 was that it was way too wet to pack the dirt sufficiently. In addition to that, I am discovering the dirt I used was a mixture of clay and sand. Obviously, now I see that it just crumbles away when the raindrops hit it. I will put a link in the description of the dam rebuild with the excavator back in January. This is one of my first videos using my security cameras, so it is not the best. Look for a future video where I plan to shape the dam with more backstops, slopes, and different dirt on the top, 2 inches to keep the raindrops from eroding the dam. There will probably also be a plastic liner on the inside to see if that helps. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and share with your friends. As always, suggestions are welcome, and if you have any thoughts on topics you would like to see videoed, let me know.